Hello there and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will listen to the song Gladiator by Jann, which is song number 4 that's trying to represent Poland in Eurovision 2023. And like I guess a few of the other songs, this one has been out for a while. And I've been told that apparently I've already heard this song, probably once, because I honestly don't remember it, so maybe I guess it didn't really leave much of an impression on me the first time I heard it. Let's see if that changes today, because I don't really know what to expect, honestly. I don't remember it, so it is what it is. Let's see what this one all sounds like. Yeah, this one, I mean, it sounds Eurovision ready, doesn't it? I think this has a real great shot at going places. Like, it's one of these massive listening experiences. It's really anthemic. Just has a lot going on in the soundscape throughout the entire song. It's very creatively put together, has a really gritty sound. It's very atmospheric in a way because of just the song's ability to basically transport you into this. I used the word claustrophobic in the opening, and that's really what I'm feeling. It's like a bit of an eerie, I guess, scary tone within everything that's going on here. It feels very kind of, what do you call it? It's like an uncertain type of setting or feeling that I get from it. There's a certain type of uncomfort within listening to it that makes it all the while intriguing, because I think that it just really has that world building going for it, that these approaches of basically grittiness, darkness, kind of lurking sounds, and a lot of detailing in the sound design as well, that really is put at the back to make everything feel very alive and feel very like sounds are creeping all over the place and coming in and forth and just kind of overwhelming you with a lot of things going on all at once. It's a very loud song. It's a very chaotic song. It's a lot to take in, and it's also quite grand and has a very large soundstage altogether, because the panning is really effective. I like the vocal layering that they do, where they basically just allow different harmonies to cover up different areas within your own headspace, basically, and that's really intriguing. I think vocally, it's very impressive how it's laid out. It's a very heavily processed song. It's digitally enhanced to 100 in the vocal style, but I'm not sure if that will be an issue, because it sounds like the core vocals here sound pretty decent regardless. There's only so much you can do with digitalization. And I feel like it's the thing is that how will this actually work when you don't really, because the song relies so much on digitalism, um, that I'm just intrigued to see how it will actually click together. But I'm sure it'll be great. It's a very explosive song. It's a very engaging song. You need, like, in a contest type of way, like in a performance contest way, you need a staging to really click with this one. This can fall really flat very easily if you don't like actually go for a very expensive and well planned out and well crafted staging to go with this, because this is a song that, if you get it right, it will knock everything out of the park, because it has the concept. It has like its own like theory and its own world to it, basically. This is a song that can actually create something on its own, create an entirely different atmosphere from a lot of other songs. It's massive, it's grand, it's there for you to recognize it, but it needs to have like the presentation to really go hand in hand with that, for this one to really click. I think production quality sounds good in this one. It's very loud, but I think that's also part of it, because this is a song that is supposed to be very in your face. I like these small like rhythmic hits in the, I guess you could call them choruses, before, like, or like the build-ups to the drop sections, if you want to call them that. But like how these rhythmic stabs are just kind of laying on the beat. It's a very engaging section in the song, I'd say. And then of course you have these digital instrumental breaks or drops, if you want to call them that. They have a great drive to them, and a great punch. I think they're towards the ending, like when it's just building and building and building, it gets a bit anticlimactic, that it never really goes like into this explosive release of a drop per se, if you call it that. It's mostly just feels like a build, but it's also a very fulfilling build, because it has all of the sounds and instruments already there, but it feels like it's just building towards something and then builds basically to silence. which is, or well, it doesn't because it has this little drum outro, but I feel like this it would be interesting to see them go for a different way, like make an extended cut and actually go for some heavy sort of continuation there. Maybe layer it with even more instruments. Maybe actually throw in a few instruments that you're not using already, because this is so synth reliant. It's so digital. Could have been interesting with some more gritty, maybe gritty guitars and whatnot. But that's just speculation. It's cool as it is. I think it's a really wonderful experience to listen through. It makes you feel things. It's a bit eerie, which is always nice. And I'm intrigued to see how this will do. I think it's a fascinating song, and I'm glad to have it among the selection. So yeah, solid job there, Jann. Let's see how it will go for you. Do tell me what you think of the song in the comments if you want to share that. I'm always happy to read about that. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.